Hey YouTube, today we got summer anime in 2025 in a nutshell. I feel like they dropped a pretty stacked summer anime season. It was a lot. It was a lot. Like it was so much that I've still like I didn't finish most of it until maybe like October. Like I started like really getting most of it cleared out, most of it watched. But it was that. It was a lot of good shows I really wanted to watch. But work. I'm just saying, I'm making excuses. I literally could have knocked out half of those over the summer. I just didn't watch. Like, you ever go on like or you try to like watch an anime and you know it's good, but you just don't feel like watching anime? Like, I want to watch anime when I start watching, it's just like, I don't feel like watching anymore. Like, once I get off recording, I promise you, I'm not gonna feel like watching anime. Even though I know I'm gonna want to after watching this video, it just I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. It just sometimes I'm just boom, 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 and then sometimes I'm just like I don't feel like watching it. I'm like, yeah, I'll just go to YouTube for tonight, man. I just don't know, man.
Anime. What the hell, man? Of course, during one of the most busy periods of my life, you drop one of the most stacked seasons in years. I mean, just look at all these shows. Normally, I try to blast through the sequels as quickly as possible, but it's kind of hard this time because, like, half of this chart is high-profile sequels. Obviously, we've got the continuations of shows that didn't finish long ago. Dan Kaiji number 8, Sakamoto Days, Dr. Stone. Dress Up Darling is back with the best girl in anime. That sentence was made with absolute zero bias. I don't know how they did it, but it looks like Cloverworks have upped the quality on it in the general animation of the season, and considering how much love they put into certain scenes in season 1, this could be shaping up to become the Sistine Chapel of Gooning, along with the Sistine Chapel of Vibes.
All night, I still haven't
And
even
Gooning,
watched
the Bunny Girl Senpai characters are in frickin' university now. God, I've been asking forever for more anime characters to get older than high school age, and now I've waited so long, these characters have actually grown up beyond high school age. Unlike the characters in Grand Blue, they're about as mature as I remember them. After 15 years, Panty and Stocking is somehow back as unhinged and insane as ever. Now, for those of you that weren't around at the time, this ended on one of the biggest cliffhangers in anime ending history that left fans as confused as they were shocked. 15 years, we wondered, what the hell was that plot twist? Where the hell did that come from? I was lucky enough to attend the premiere of the first episode and meet the team, and on stage, the legendary director, Hiroyuki Imaishi himself, said, yeah, I didn't really put much thought into the original ending.
Crazy.
Bruh. The vending machine isekai got a sequel? Who the hell is funding this?
How does something
and
get a
Shona Boy isekai with thick thighs?
Hey, don't let the character design fool you. This anime is actually pretty good. I like it. Now, you might think it's your ordinary overpowered main character slot, but actually, it's actually not bad. Character's not bad. Character's actually very likable, in my opinion. Main character's very likable. I like the world too. It's just the name. I feel like the name, you watch it, you figure out the first 3 episodes, you get into it, you're like, this is just another main character slot. But I feel like 3 episodes in, you realize, man, you see why it's so good, bro. And he's not even OP, to be honest. He actually he is OP. What am I talking about? It's not so boring where he just gets power. He's OP. Nah, over time he gets power. Like, trust me. Just give it a chance, man. Give it a chance.
Who the hell is funding this? Actually, don't answer that question. The Shona Boy isekai with thick thighs? Who the hell is funding this? Actually, don't answer that question. Then, we got the sequel films, the two of the most popular anime IPs of...
Man, I forgot about Chainsaw Man. That's how long it's been since they dropped something for that show. Like, I thought we were getting season 2 the next year, man. When they first dropped season 1. Or maybe a year out, 2 years. We waited 5 years. Pretty much. For just a movie. Now, I haven't watched the movie. The movie might be best thing out there right now. Better than the Demon... Actually, I don't know. The Demon Slayer movie was... Man, that was beautiful. Demon Slayer movie was beautiful, man. Chainsaw Man. It might be up there, bro. And it might be worth the 5-year wait. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Modern Time, Demon Slayer, and Chainsaw Man. Some of the most highly anticipated, high-profile films right next to what is this? Ban, the boundary of adulthood? Oh great, another isekai. Whose bright idea was it to add yet another isekai to the world of anime? I'm pretty sure that's not even a real name. Yes, if you haven't heard, I'm making an anime short film. It's a real anime. See, it's on my anime list. That means it's anime, guys. For anyone in Japan, I'm premiering it on the 24th of August at the Ikebukuro Grand Cinema Sunshine. Last few tickets are available at the link on screen or in the description, but I am also putting it out for free on YouTube next month on this channel, so keep an eye out for that when the date is finalized. Speaking from the heart for a bit though, this project has been a dream come true, and I hope that I've made something that even just a few of you can appreciate. This is a passion project completely funded by me, made with the help of so many talented people that I've met in my journey on YouTube. It might not be the most high profile or big budget anime this summer, but I can proudly say that at least it'll be the only isekai this season that will be showing off the fantastic work of my close mate, Kevin Penn. Oh god damn it, Rising of the Shield Hero!
Bro. Anime is just so fire. I'm so out of the loop now, man. Like, I used to be on this. I don't even know what this anime is.
This is what we need to start the season off with. If you're like me and you're still suffering PTSD from the existence of Inukai's dog, this is the eye bleach that the therapist ordered. No more gooning, no more thirsting over small animals, just a warm, cozy show about a woman and her adopted...
Yep, it's a pretty fucked up looking dog.
God damn, after that I feel something arising.
Bro, that clip is
and I
so
think it's
funny.
AFK Arena's newest collaboration with Solo Leveling, today's sponsor. Yes, that's right, the AFK Arena universe is colliding with Solo Leveling with a crossover event bringing in Cha Hae-in and Sung Jin Woo, the Shadow Monarch, who you can get for free when you log in. This is your chance to bring your aura farm to an infinite power army, do all of that right. But Isekai Solo Leveling today. And with that, with the adjacent mod of anime, sometimes I get a reminder of just how completely out of touch I am with the adjacent manga community, because prior to now, I had not heard of the fragrant flower blooms with dignity despite it being one of the highest ranked new manga of recent times. It's a new high-profile romance anime, it's comfy, it's sweet, it's about a delinquent boy and a smart girl from rival schools falling for each other Romeo and Juliet style in a premise we've seen all throughout history. Now, real talk. I've gone on record saying that these modern high school romance comfort anime aren't generally my thing anymore. I finished Blue Box thinking that a modern high school romance comfort anime...
This anime right here, I mean, it might have been the worst thing I ever watched. It's up there. Like, I know it's probably for a certain target audience, but holy, like, I can understand, like, the main character, like, the boy, what's it called, when the boy's like really obsessive and like crazy and stuff. Like, I understand that's probably just for the females, the girls, but there's certain animes like that aren't as bad as this. That aren't, not even gonna say bad. There aren't just, I don't even know how to put it in words. There are like dead ass, or like, could I say signs of affection? Oh, I can't say signs of affection. What up? I don't know. This is this anime. Just the main character, the boy really, like, he just pissed me off. Like, this right here, he pissed me off the most. The girl, I mean, she was I mean, she had a little story, a little backstory about how she was. But this guy right here, I mean, he was insufferable. Like, I couldn't handle it. Like, that dude generally
aren't generally my thing anymore. I finished Blue Box.
Wait, he just showed it. Like, I'm actually crazy.
That these modern high...
This one, Honey Lemonade. This one wasn't bad. It was basically this. I wouldn't say the same thing. Well, they're both in high school, actually. Both in school. Basically the same thing. Boy obsessed with girl. Except the boy was just just a know-it-all. Like, he just kind of knew. Like, But I feel like the boy had more character to him. It wasn't just, oh, I love my girlfriend. I love my girlfriend. I want my girlfriend. I want my girlfriend. I love my girlfriend. It wasn't that. It's just Honey Lemonade. Actually, Honey Lemonade is the intro was actually fire too. I actually really enjoyed Honey Lemonade. Christian called Love. Man, I told my friend about it. He watched it. He said I couldn't get past the first episode. I mean, I watched the entire thing because I try to watch. I have a 3-episode rule. Then I try to fit, and mostly I just try to finish animes. I don't like having it unfinished. I can't give my opinion off 3 episodes. I feel like
school romance comfort anime aren't generally my thing anymore. I finished Blue Box thinking that it just started to cook.
Blue Box. Oh my god, that anime is so good. I can't wait for season 2.
Look, even my gold standard for the genre, The Dangers in My Heart, took until season 2 for me to fully appreciate it. Which is to tell you guys that despite the critical acclaim, even I was surprised at how fast this show hooked me. Sometimes there is no secret formula. Sometimes it's just about telling a story and telling it really well with characters you want to root for. There's a soul to these characters I can immediately feel with the way they react to situations.
Like, I didn't want to root for the boy at all. I deadass didn't want to root for him. I was hoping they broke up actually. Like when they got into drama and they had a little fight, I was begging they just broke up and the anime ended. Honey Lemonade? Man, I was rooting for them the entire time. I was rooting for my boy, and I was rooting for the girl. Now, my friend does say, if you can't remember the names of the characters, the anime slot is trash. I beg your pardon. I've watched so many animes, characters' names sound the same to me, and I feel like it just needs a second watch. That's me. That's just me. Or maybe, I don't know, man. I just think it's my memory. I can't remember names, but I can promise you Honey Lemonade is so good. But anyway. Back to
the dignified way they treat each other. They aren't just your tropey romance protagonist reactors you want to root for. There's a soul to these characters I can immediately feel with the way they react to situations, the dignified way they treat each other. They aren't just your tropey romance protagonists, and this is just a sweet story that warms the soul. Add to this, Cloverworks bringing some close to movie level productions, and I can understand why this had so much hype going into it. It remains to be seen if this can top my experience with The Dangers in My Heart, but at least for this season, there is no other romance anime that is even gonna come close.
Yes! 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 Yes!
All right.
This is it. This is where history's gonna be made. The world's about to witness the birth of the LeBron of cucks. Or what's that? You're more of a shonen trash kind of guy? Well, boy, do I have the show for you.
I'm the trash man.
Farming Trust. Okay, you want peak aura? Well, here you go. This guy is peak aura. I meant like Aura from Freeran. Cleaver Tez. Now, this was a show that got on my radar because it's a fantasy anime with a name that isn't a full-blown paragraph. This series tells you from the get-go that it is absolutely pulling no punches. This is a gritty, dark fantasy through and through that doesn't just skip over its world building because it doesn't assume you've seen a million copy-paste fantasy anime before, with production values that aren't to be scoffed at. Out of all the fantasy anime, this one surprised me the most, so I'm putting it down as the dark horse this season. What else we got in the world of isekai and fantasy? I got reincarnated as a waterbender. Let's see what we can do.
I'm sorry, I swear I can usually last longer than this.
There's another socially awkward anime girl who's so
fire. I don't care about the character being socially awkward. I still love this anime. It was beautiful to watch. And the animation was beautiful. You could say it carried the anime. I don't care. I still love the main character. She was fire. She was fire. The main character was fire, man. Animation was fire. Figure something. Just remember watching this anime, I gotta give it.
So shy, she figured out Chandler's casting and became one of the most powerful mages in the world. I have to try my hardest to not call this Bocchi the Witch, but with the amount of socially awkward female protagonists nowadays, it's kind of just a given because that's right. All roads lead to her, baby. We got another guy kicked out of his party, so what does any man do when that happens in a fantasy world?
I think I watched this.
Buy a slave and open up a restaurant.
No,
what is this?
I don't think I finished it.
Delicious out of dungeon? Child labor in another world? Fucking Rising of the Meal Hero? Oh, looks like there's another Josei romance in a fantasy world. I mean, it looks alright. I'm just not sure I'm the target demographic. I'm immediately interested. There's another kingdom building isekai. I know I've made jokes about some anime feeling like a Civ isekai, but it looks like we've just cut the bullshit now because the main character literally gets transported into a game of civilization. Oh, hey, this isn't an isekai. The this wasn't an isekai. If Gachiakuta wasn't enough to get your shonen fix, we got Token Anki. And, well, if the former felt like what Soul Eater was for modern shonen, this shit feels like Blue Exorcist coded all the way, except we've got a power system around bloodbending. Now, we've seen America's take on bloodbending plenty of times before, so I wonder how the Japanese are going to do it. Hold on a second, this doesn't seem right. Lord of Mysteries. It seems like nowadays there's at least one Chinese animation that seems to be sneaking on these lists, and this season, it's this one. This is a highly anticipated adaptation of one of the most beloved and acclaimed web novels to come out of there, and guys, it's an isekai. But we're not isekaiing ourselves to the typical fantasy world. China has decided to isekai us to England? You fucking what? The production is up there as some of the best you can find this summer, and that's saying a lot with some of the other shows coming out. My only concern is that as someone coming into this completely blind, they seem to be blasting through this. This is a high concept, dense story with what feels like a bloody rich world, and the beginning throws you right at the deep end and expects you to keep up. It felt a little bit overwhelming. Hopefully things get a bit easier to follow the further this gets long, but this is one I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on. Oh hey, another anime about some girls making friends.
A few moments later.
Gay girls, innit? This season, we got another show that asks, can a girl-girl friendship survive? Probably not. Awkward and lonely pink-haired girl goes to a new school and tries to reinvent herself in an attempt to make new friends, and in the process unintentionally gets herself a harem of hot girls thirsting over her, even though all she wanted to do was just make some... Wait a minute. This is just bocce if she locked in. Quick shout out to friend of Trash Taste, Sally Amaki, who landed her first lead role playing a British girl in Japan. Fun fact, she actually hit up Connor to give her a bit of coaching on how to do a British accent for this role. Let's see what Connor's been teaching her.
An arcade? Are you going to escort me then?
Just a bit of banter.
Hey, corporate wants you to make one of those TikTok dance routines for the opening. We need this to go viral. But, sir, I have no experience choreographing TikTok dance. Just shut up and do it anyway. Maybe make them do something with their hands or something.
I haven't seen this one.
That's it? That's what you came up with? Can't you make it more interesting?
What the hell?
Alright, good job. You know that old friend you can go years without seeing and then one day you meet up and it's like not a single day has passed? Yeah. That's Kyoto Animation every single time. Carrying on the soul of Nichijou, implanting chaos into the mundane with that impossibly high bar of Kyoto Animation quality comes City the Animation. And god, this shit...
Man, if this is just like the one anime, what is it called, man? What is it called? Friends? No, it's not Friends. What am I talking about, bro? What is it called, man? What is it called, bro? If this is just like this one anime, I'm putting it down, bro. Like, I'm putting it down as we speak. If what it looks like to be the exact same thing, I'm on this. Oh, it better be on Crunchyroll. Matter of fact, I don't care if it's on Crunchyroll, because we know where we're going if it's not on Crunchyroll. See the animation. Not on Crunchyroll. Of course it's not. Nothing's ever on Crunchyroll, I swear. They swear they releasing animes, bro. I swear they're not, bro. I know it's in here. My Ordinary Life. Boom. Like, Crunchyroll swear they'll release an anime.
It's just crack for my eyes. I love everything about the way it looks. The colors, the energy, the art style.
Just put me on.
I just want to surf this aesthetic up in a play and just...
I didn't even know they dropped this over summer,
Maybe
bro.
I shouldn't have written
Now
a paragraph when I'm about to have lunch. Okay, what's next?
What's this?
Stephen King, a decorated master of horror, once said, there are 3 types of terror. The gross out, the sight of a severed head tumbling down a flight of stairs. The horror, the unnatural, spiders the size of bears, the dead waking up and walking around. And the last and worst one, terror, when you come home and notice everything you own has been taken away and replaced by an exact substitute.
お前やっぱ惹かれちゃうやろ
Horror and anime is historically two things that don't always work well together, but we might just have the strongest candidate in a very long time. A very, very long time. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I was so excited for a new horror anime and hyped it up, because actually, you know what, I've never done that before. Because if there's one type of horror I could actually see working in anime form, it's this one. It's not the type of horror that jump scares you or tries to make you squeamish. It's the unsettling type. The one that slowly seeps in, chills you to the core, and follows you wherever you go. The atmosphere drags you in, never letting you get away from this constant feeling of unease. You're side by side with an eldritch horror, unsure where it's going to lead you. It's pure Lovecraft. If Lovecraft was written in Pride Month. And the production values. Man. Cygames Pictures proving once again that they are one of the most exciting new studios out there. And I don't know who the director of this is, but this is some top tier directing and building up suspense and tension. They must have done some pretty damn good work in the past. Ah, I see. He is no stranger to eldritch horrors and anime. After that show though, I feel like we can do with a little pick-me-up. But this looks like a cute little show. I wonder what... Oh my god! You know you're in for a ride when a show hits you with not one, but two separate content warnings right from the get-go, and honestly, maybe they didn't warn me hard enough, because you won't find a show harder to sit through this season than Takopi's Original Sin. This is not one for the faint of heart, and I'm not saying that as clickbait or as a challenge. Normally on YouTube there are some anime where I have to be careful about what I show, because some of the content is about to make the UK government check your ID. But this is one of the few examples where if I show you everything, YouTube is about to restrict it for an entirely different reason. This show is heavy, depicting some of the worst experiences a child can go through in a completely unfiltered lens. It'll hit you with a soul-crushing scene you find hard to stomach and just hold on it, challenging you to keep watching, keep somehow pressing on, that by the end of the episode you've got nothing left you can say except for just... man. It's the kind of series where you have to switch off the TV and go outside to remind yourself that the world isn't as awful as what you just watched, which may leave some of you wondering why I would even recommend people watch this, and that's because it might not make you feel good, but what it will make you feel is going to be incredibly powerful. This is the kind of media that only comes along once in a blue moon, so yeah, give this one a watch if you want to support your local therapist. In Shoujo Land, we've got the popular, good-looking guy from class falling for the plain, old-looking, ugly girl. We've seen this one before, but interestingly, the English title of this is April Showers Bring May Flowers, which is nice. It sounds poetic. Then I had to double-take reading the Japanese title, which I believe approximately translates to, "Hey, a bouquet for this ugly hoe!" Yo, Japan, chill. She's not even that ugly. Like, I'm pretty sure there are worse examples. Holy shit, they actually did it. Lore accurate Mushoku Tensei. It's official. Ugly bastards have escaped your favorite dojins and are now invading your isekai. This is the true power fantasy we were waiting for. Introducing the Vanguard of Virginity, the CEO of Abstinence. Bro has been looksminning since the day he was born. Sung Jin-woo may be the king of aura farming, but he hasn't met the gods of odor farming. At first, I thought this was just propaganda for the ugly bastard apologists, and then I realized with the recent trend of fantasy shows changing up the protagonist formula to more accurately represent what the audience have grown into, this is just the final form of the genre. Finally, the representation we were waiting for. No, the representation that we need. Motherfucker is so powerful he can't even die. He just gets banished to the shower realm. Cute girls do bowling now? Alright, well, I mean, seems pretty decent. It's a form that we've seen before, so you know what to expect when it comes to these kinds of things. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? What the hell is going on? What? Why are they in feudal Japan? What? Why are they on an active battlefield? Oh god, they're using their bowling skills to survive in a nation war-torn area. I can't. This is the stupidest thing I've seen all year. Girls' high school bowling club gets isekai'd to feudal Japan? Who the hell thought of this idea? This is slander. Oh hey, more cute girls. I wonder what they're doing this time. Oh, come on! Finally, we got an anime about rocks. Minerals! And what better way to do that than some adorable anime girls collecting and finding rocks? Minerals. And look, I have no personal interest in rocks. Minerals! But this show is goddamn beautiful. Coming from Studio Bind, it looks like once again they're moving outside of just the confines of adapting Mushoku Tensei, and they said, screw it, I want to make a show about rocks.
Minerals.
And damn, if they're not putting all their effort into this. I mean, the backgrounds, the animation, woo! The character designs. Are we sure this ain't a baking show? Because that is some premium cake right there. Look, I might just be interested in rocks.
Jesus, Maria.
No, because I gotta say, that's one attractive minor. You know what? Never mind. Huh? Who's messaging me? Nothing. Let's just move on. I was just saying that this person looks pretty. You know, she looks pretty. She likes rocks. She's a mine.
The R sound is both a consonant and a
To
sound.
open, relax your mouth and lips apart. Just push and lift.
Lady who likes to mine rocks, also known as an M-I-N-E-R miner. Oh god, that's not what I meant!
A minor.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much this month to Basil, Dysfunctional Degenerate, Flabberwocky, Jonathic, Mike808, Misako12315, I am Premiere.able. Sorry this video is
W video. Man, the summer did drop some bangers. I didn't even know about half of those too. That's crazy. That was a W video. I'm actually have to check those out now. I did not know about half of these, man. It's crazy. Man, I'm actually excited about that city anime now. Oh my god, it's just like My Ordinary Life, bro. I'm actually psyched.